Good evening, or good day at any rate. Don't know whether it's morning or evening. JC students and Pervert Opus in Campus. We're talking about Norman Washington Manley. And we were speaking about Jamaica welfare. And Jamaica welfare, I must let you know later on, was called Jamaica Social Welfare Commission. And in 1965, the name changed to Social Development Commission. So Jamaica Welfare started off to develop the rural areas so that people would go back and plant bananas. But they also had other programs. A lot of things were happening in 1937 when Jamaica Welfare was established. By 1935, with all the workers in Kingston, because they were coming in because the banana estates were down, there were starting to be turmoil and riots about more pay, getting more pay, and about the conditions of the people. People were living in wattle and daub houses, people were barefooted, people were hungry, people were wearing tattered clothing, usually passed down clothes from the employed slave owners. And just to let you know that while that was going on, you had the National Reform Association fighting for self-government. People like Ken Hill and Noel Newton Nethersole. And Nethersole was a Jamaica College old boy. Ken Hill, the president of National Reform Association, went to George's. But Noel Newton Nethersole was a Jamaica College boy and a Rhodes Scholar. And at the same time, Alexander Clark Bustamante was writing letters to the papers about the conditions of the workers and so on. So all these things were going on. And Jamaica Welfare worked out a program funded by the United Fruit Company that would provide self-help housing, that would provide literacy, each one teach one literacy. My grandmother was one of the literacy teachers in St. Thomas. Would provide learning how to do for the women baking and sewing and making clothes and to make life better. At the same time, Norman Manley had his group of friends at his home called Drumblair. And they were discussing and imagining a different Jamaica that would not be a colony, that would be independent, where everybody could go to school, where everybody would have a job, where everybody would have proper health care, and there would be an understanding of our own culture rather than England always feeding us with their own cultural ways. In schools, we were learning about the battles of Trafalgar and Waterloo in England. They were learning that, and people did not even know the rivers in Jamaica. And they were working out this program, and the first chance that Norman Manley got was through Jamaica Welfare that was funded by the United Fruit Company of America. In 1938, Bustamante founded his Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, and by this time, people like Osmond Theodore Fairclough was saying we need a political party to fight for the rights of people. And at that time, up to 1944, only those that paid a certain amount of taxes and had land could vote. So the People's National Party was founded, and Norman Manley became its first president. Okay, next time we talk about that. Okay?